Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Walker. Let's work on our fluency together. So we're going to do two different activities. The first one, the learning goal is I can rename tens. And the second learning goal for the second activity is going to be I can find the halfway point on a number line. So let's jump in and get started. So for renaming tens, I will write how many tens. Then you will say the value of the tens. So for example, if I were to say 5 tens equals, you would say 50 because you would count by tens 5 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's the value of 5 tens. So you're just renaming them from unit form to the standard form of the number. Okay, so let's jump in. Here we go. So 7 tens equals what, friends? 70, yeah. 8 tens equals 80, good job. 9 tens equals 90, awesome. 10 tens equals 100, great job, friends. 11 tens equals, oh, this one's a little bit trickier. 110, good job. So notice here, friends, here's a little bit of trick when you're counting by tens here. You can count by tens from 0 all the way to 11 tens to 110, or you could add this awesome trick of, notice here how there's an 11, and over here there's an 11, but they added a 0 at the end of it. So when you're counting by tens, you can take the number that you're given with the number of tens and add a 0 to the end, and boom, that is your number for the value of those tens. Okay, so let's try that. So 12 tens equals, remember, add in that 0, and you get 120. Awesome. All right, 16 tens equals 160. Great job, friends. 19 tens. Ooh, up in the game, the trickiness factor here. 19 tens is 190. Good job. So notice how they just added that 0 at the end to be able to find the value. All right, 20 tens equals what, friends? What's the value of those 20 tens? Absolutely, 200. Rock on, friends. Okay, so let's find the halfway point on a number line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a vertical number line with two endpoints. And vertical number lines go up and down. And then you'll determine the halfway point between the two endpoints. So let's do this first one together. So here's my vertical number line. We have to start at 0 and we're going up to 10. So I could go in and put these like tick marks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I have 10 at the top. Well, halfway between there is going to be 5. Okay, so notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. So that's why it's halfway in between. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So if I have 10 and 20, what's the halfway point between 10 and 20? So you can go in and put your lines again. Now take a look at that. What's halfway between 10 and 20? Yeah, 15. Awesome. Okay, here's a hint. Ready, friends? It's going to be a 5 in the end, in the ones place when you're going between these numbers. Okay, so here's another one. Ooh, mixing it up on you here, friends. So I have 3 tens and 4 tens. So you kind of have to stop and think, what's the value of those 3 tens? Remember, we just did it in the last activity, 30. And what's the value of 4 tens? 40. So what's halfway between 30 and 40? You could put your hashtags in, your little points. 35, good job. All right, what's halfway between 60 and 70? You can put these in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 65, good job, friends. All right, what's halfway on the number line between 80 and 90? Yeah, 85. Good job, friend. Okay, so awesome job with your fluency practice. So head back on over to the module to see what you need to complete next.